as you can see behind me, we have a really good 3D game because it was a really good 3D movie, Avatar, playing behind me. And one of the guys responsible for that is Patrick No from Ubisoft, an executive producer for one of these games.
Yeah, Ubisoft Montreal is known for a few little titles, the Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, Splinter Cell, Prince of Persia. And actually last year I was executive producer on James Cameron's Avatar, the game, and this year I'm especially here for Shaun White Skateboarding that is also releasing in 3D.
And with the Avatar game, 3D game, but you guys also then had James Cameron come in to work on the game. What was that experience like?
I mean, how to explain it? We've worked for 3 years with James Cameron, and he's a phenomenon. He's one of those people that I'm very happy to have met in my life. He's an amazing creator. The vision he has for his work, for all the 7 days a week he puts in his art is impressive. It's a great model.
And the game industry and the film industry have been really kind of going hand in hand with the 3D ever since it's kind of had this boom resurgence of it. I played Killzone 3 at E3 and that looked amazing. How hard is it though to get these qualities? It seems like even with a video game, especially with high action sequences, it's a little bit harder to do 3D.
Well, as I'm usually saying, it's easy to make a 3D game, functional, right? It's easy to have a feeling of 3D. It's hard to make it comfortable. You want to make sure that someone can play for 3-4 hours straight in front of the TV. And making a game comfortable is all about basically not straining the eye, right? Your brain is made to see 3D, but it needs to have a, let's say, stable signal, so the frame rate in the game needs to be stable. And actually, the depth, your point of focus, the depth of your point of focus needs to stay stable. You cannot focus back, focus front, focus back, focus front, because this is really disturbing for your eyes. And this is what actually is bad 3D.
And so how do you decide then which games you're going to do? Because like Assassin's Creed to me, especially the second one, has been beautiful in 3D. And now you guys are going to be doing Shaun White snowboarding in 3D. How do you decide which one's going to get the 3D treatment and which one isn't?
Actually, Ubisoft officially announced that by 2011, 50% of our games are going to be releasing with the 3D option. 2012 and up will likely be higher. But in the case of Avatar, it was a sure thing. Right? It was a must. In the case of Shaun White Skateboarding, we figured that it was a great title because you are going forward in the environment. You have more, in 3D, you have more information on the world, on the different objects that you can interact with. And it actually creates a great experience when done right. And you can expect a few more games. We already announced Ghost Recon for next year, and there'll be a few more.
And most of these are coming out for PS3, but also you guys are doing some work with the 3DS and Nintendo where you have 3D with no glasses.
Well, actually, this is one of the big things we discovered this year. We learned about, at the same time as everyone else, that the console was in 3D. So starting about in March, we started. Well, actually it was great because we used all the knowledge that we gathered from our work on Avatar, and we could apply this directly into our 3DS game. And we have a few in development in Montreal, without saying how many. But obviously, it's something we feel is really strong. So we are able to have 3D now on PC, PlayStation 3, 360, and the 3DS.
And so the very next title, though, that's hitting 3D is Shaun White, right?
Shaun White Skateboarding is releasing on October 24th. It's going to be, as with Avatar, a great 2D experience. But if you go in the menu and activate the 3D option and you have a 3D TV, you're going to have a great 3D experience.
Sounds good. So in October, look for Shaun White Skateboarding. For Time Warner Cable at the 3D Entertainment Summit, I'm Noah Park.